So a scripture that's cited by critics of the deity of Christ, like Jehovah's Witnesses, is Hebrews 1:6, because it reads, "But when he again brings the firstborn into the world, he says, let all the angels of God worship him." So the argument here is that if Jesus Christ is God, because this is clearly referring to Jesus Christ, if Jesus Christ is God, then why do the angels have to be commanded to worship him, right? Because if Jesus Christ is God, they wouldn't need to be commanded to worship him. They would already just do it. Now, when you check the reference for verse 6, it gives two, right? So it gives Psalm 97, verse 7, but it also gives another one right here, Deuteronomy 32, verse 43 in the LXX or Septuagint, however you want to pronounce it, and DSS, Dead Sea Scrolls, right? So we're going to check the reference in Deuteronomy 32, verse 43. Come on, man. Flip. Now who they want? Flip, flip, flip. Nah, just kidding. All right, so verse 43. Rejoice, O Gentiles, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants and render vengeance to his adversaries. He will provide atonement for his land and his people. This is interesting because this demonstrates that God would not only reconcile man, but he will also reconcile all of creation, right? His land, his people, because not only were people cursed, but so was the land. But anyways, that's beside the point. The point is, you're like, well, okay, I see the citation, but what does it have to do with Hebrews 1:6, right? And letting the angels of God worship him. When you check the footnote for verse 43 in Deuteronomy, look what it says. Dead Sea Scroll fragment adds, and let all the gods or all the angels worship him, right? Septuagint, Hebrews 1:6, right? So let's go ahead and go over to the Septuagint. Let's read verse 43 in the Septuagint. Rejoice, ye heavens, with him, and let all the angels of God worship him. But who is this referring to? Yahweh, right? Now you can interpret angels to be messengers of God, the angelic beings, whatever. That's not the point. The point is, rejoice ye heavens with him, and let all the angels of God worship him. This is referencing Yahweh. Whereas in Hebrews, let's go back to it. Hebrews is referencing Jesus, right? So is that a valid argument? No, it's not. Hebrews 1:6, in the same way that they use it to refute the deity of Christ, is what Christians use to demonstrate the deity of Christ.